This segment of Dead Downwind's Wild Extremes is being brought to you by Martin Archery, making the most accurate bows for over 50 years, and by Tight Point Broadheads. Hunt with the very best. This was November and the rut was rock. Extensive scouting told me that this was the tree to be. My cameraman Thomas and I had taken all of the precautions. We had used all of the Dead Downwind products, everything from the clothes wash, dryer sheets to the E3 spray. And now all that was needed was a shooter buck to roll to within bow range of where we now sat and let the slamming get underway. The shooter buck did show up. I threw every call I had his way as I tried to entice him to cross the fence. But the buck hung up. Something just wasn't right. Every time he would look in our direction, my heart would leap in my chest, because I knew at any moment the switch could flip, and within seconds, that big boy could be underneath our feet. But there was just something else that seemed to make him keep his distance. I was getting frantic because this would be our last night to hunt this area. The buck finally made his decision, and as he flagged his way up the hill, his reason for leaving came trotting in.
Here come coyotes. That's the reason those deer were piling out here. There's a bear coming right here.
A few things made this decision way easy for me. 1, my buck was gone. 2, this was our last night to hunt here. And 3, my hunting license included coyotes. Time to turn my Martin bow loose and let the predator meet predator.
Great big male coyote out there. Come up, they were hunting deer earlier. Ran all our deer off. I saw them way down in there. Here they come back. That big male on that smaller coyote. 45 yards. Down he goes, man. Right there. Well, here's another ending to a pretty cool hunt. Got a coyote here, and these rascals were in here chasing deer all over tonight.
Now, remember my question? Do coyotes actually prey on healthy deer? On one cold morning in the tree, that question was answered. We were in the Midwest hunting a funnel for a particularly large buck when just at daylight pandemonium broke out almost directly under our feet. What at first had sounded like my buck chasing a doe in the direction of our tree was in fact a pack of coyotes trying to take down a young buck. The exhausted buck was trying to make a stand, but was wearing out fast. And due to the tree limbs between the coyotes and me, there was absolutely no chance of sneaking an arrow through the brush to help the young buck. So at this point, all we could do was to sit and watch as a drama in nature played out.
What a stunning display of nature right there. They got him. I can hear him bawling over there. They got a hold of him. Well, guys, I'm gonna go save a buck.
I bailed out of the tree and ran with bow in hand in the direction that the deer had ran, but was too late. It had been below zero for several days, and the water in the pond the young buck thought would be his salvation was in all actuality a frozen death trap. Once the pack had the deer on the ice, they then had the advantage and wasted no time in pulling him down and tearing into him. At this point, there was nothing left for me to do but to end a great animal's suffering.
And this right here, guys, also doesn't make me happy, and it doesn't make me, what do I say, that the emotion right now isn't euphoric like when you're hunting these things on their own terms. Well, guys, that was a mercy killing. That wasn't hunting. Big difference. And it makes me sad. You know, that's a great deer. We videoed him several times this year. And there he is, drugged down, he's done. It's not catch and release. Well, guys, that's the end of a great deer there, and not a great story, not a happy ending to this deer story at all. But all in all, it was the right thing to do. That was the right thing to do.